Hi folks, welcome to my humble homestead in the forest, in the middle of the woods in Canada. And welcome to, welcome to my whatever greenhouse, outdoor, indoor, whatever, solarium. But no, welcome to karma. First of all, let me ask you, do you know what karma is? Beg your pardon? Yeah, if you said karma is when if you do someone wrong, um, the universe or this whatever force comes back. It comes back to you like a boomerang and bites you in the ass. Well, that is a definition that most people know and heard of and believe. But what if I told you that karma, like many other ideas that we have, is a man-made construct? Uh, I mean, that is to say, where did it come from? Where is the origin of it? Who was the first person that decided that would say something? Does it have religious background? Was it founded in some kind of a scripture, or was it somebody smart that wanted to make you think that you had some power or some hidden superpower, that everything is just in the world, and don't worry about it. They'll get what's coming to them. Where did it start? If you know, let me know. If you know, and I would like it if you know with 100% certainty, or anywhere close to it. And don't go researching it online. I want to know your raw thoughts. My raw thoughts, I'll tell you what it is. I have been picked on, beaten, pushed around, and worse. We won't get into that, for as long as I remember. Possibly because of my stature, possibly because I don't have any status in the world, possibly because of my higher than normal manly pitch of voice. I don't know. Whatever the reason. Or maybe I'm not so macho, whatever the reason. That's a fact. I'm just telling you, as always, what I tell you about all my videos, I'm just sharing with you some facts and figures about my life, and how I live my life here. In this case, it goes back to many years ago, but now I'm here. Nothing's really changed though. Nothing's really changed. It's been the same as now, as I'm 56, as when it was when I was 50. It's been the same all the way through. So I think I've earned a right to say with 100% certainty in my case, and I rarely have it is a case that I would say anything's 100%. But this is what I 100% believe in, that there is no karma. You heard it right, folks. There's no karma. Well, why? Well, because there are those of us, and probably you are one of them that are watching this video, that if you've been ever in a position where you've been done wrong, something wrong's been done to you, oppressors, bully on the school playground, your electrician, your mechanic, your contractor, whatever, and your politicians, biggest ones, and you were not in a position to fight back, physically, financially. A quick example for those folks who call themselves inventors. There's no such thing as that, but say discoverers. You go and come up with a concept of something, and you put it together. Now you have a product, and then you go and copyright it. What does that mean? Does that mean that no one can steal it from you? Sure they can. A lot of people, and at least one country more than known for stealing other people's products and copying it and flooding the market with it. We won't name that country, but you've heard of this before. So what does that mean? What does the copyright mean? It means that now you can go after the people that stole your product. Does it mean that they're going to win at the court? Does it mean that what about their lawyers? These people might have deeper pockets. They might have bigger lawyers. They might have more powerful lawyers. Maybe they have some kind of a mafia on their side. What I mean is, you don't win. So what happened? It was your idea. It was your concept. It was your project. You even went as far as paying for your lawyer and copywriting it. And someone goes and steals it, and you're powerless to do anything about it because you didn't have the financial might. Or like I said, a physical might. Someone physically pushes you, and you get up and you can't do anything about it because they're bigger than you. Maybe there's a couple of them. Maybe there's a bunch of them. You can't do anything about it. So what do you do? What do you do? The only thing you can do is come up with this concept in your head, thinking, oh, look, what they did to me, what he did, what she did, what they did to me will come back and bite them in the ass. Don't pay for it. It's called karma. Karma is what do they call it? Karma is a bitch, or karma is whatever. But you know what, folks, there is no such thing as karma. It's almost like, and this is, introverts can relate to this. As an introvert, I remember years and years and years ago, I thought I would do my PhD in, my thesis, my theorem, my PhD work would be on this. I wanted to prove that not only, because at the time, this is 30 years ago, that psychologists believe that 80% of the population is made up of introverts and 30% made up of 80% is made up of extroverts and 30% are made of introverts. I wanted to prove that not only this number was not 50-50, but it was the other way around. 70%, that's right, introverts, 30% extroverts. Well, why such an outlandish claim and whatever? Because as I grew up, as I grew older, I noticed that obviously first realization is what you realize about yourself, is that as you grow up, if you tend to have to belong to some kind of group, or put on this persona, put on this mask, put on this cover, whatever, to fit in, to not get picked on, to excel at something, or to be recognized at work, whatever, your work parties, work policies, office policies, whatever. You can't be an introvert sitting at your desk, genius as you may be, sitting at your desk doing your work, excelling at what you do. That's not enough. You have to do the whole shebang that the extroverts do, smiling, overly friendly, all going to parties or whatever. But then one day you realize that that's not you. You did all this so that you don't get picked on, or so that you could get a promotion at work or whatever. So this is the same thing. You come up with this concept of karma just so that you can protect yourself. Are you really protecting yourself though? This isn't even like a placebo where you can say, well, just by me thinking and believing that there's such a thing as karma, that guy that pushed me around, that guy that ripped me off, that electrician or mechanic or whatever contractor that overcharged me or whatever, they're gonna get theirs. But that's not true, because if that were true, if karma was true, I would like it to happen as it takes place, as the injustice takes place. That is to say, if an electrician charges me 2 hours for extra work that he didn't do, and he cannot prove it, and you prove that he charged you, you can show it, that how you have cameras coming and going, you weren't here for these extra 2 hours that you said you were. I want that immediate justice happening right there, so I can see it and say, there you go, I knew it, there's karma for you. But it doesn't. Has that ever happened? And if it happens, that's a coincidence. If you witness this come around thing as it happens, as injustice happens to you, and you see the person getting coming back to them, getting it in retaliation, whether not by you, by the universe or karma or this energy or whatever, this field thing, that's just, if you see it, that's just coincidence. Because in my opinion, 9 times out of 10, you don't see it. And if it does happen, something like that, years down the road, you say, oh yeah, remember a time, but That's so long ago. How do you know it was you? It was something else. It was some, there's so many other factors at play. You can't just say that, yes, 20 years ago, that guy scratched my car. Now he got into an accident. He could be 20 years older. His reflexes were shot. His hearing is gone. His sight is gone. And yes, he crashed the car. It had nothing to do with coming around, going around, coming around karma thing. Come on. Now, if you can prove me wrong, I need to have proof from you. I prove to you that this doesn't work because I've never seen this. And injustices happen to me almost on a weekly basis. And so you can do, I do, one thing you can do is that universe, the programmer up there is mighty, but he's not just. This is his game. He's decided that this is how it's going to be for me. And there's nothing you can do about it. Just accept it and move on. But karma is just a make-believe. It's a wishful thinking on your behalf, on anyone's behalf. And I believed in it too. So on my behalf, for the time that I believed in, because I had no other way. I had no other way, no other source of fighting back. So I said, yeah, that's cool. Karma will get him. Karma will get him or her or whoever. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Never happened. And after saying it for many, many times, many, many years, you think, you know what? That's why I'm making this video here for you. I want you to be honest with yourself that sometimes life is just like that. I say sometimes, but most of the times. Some folks excel. Some people get to where they are without hardly any effort. And some people work hard their whole lives and never get anywhere. Not fair. And that's not karma. I'm just saying not fair. I'm just talking about how I think life is not fair. You might think life is, and maybe I'll do a video on that, is how the guy, the programmer, or the AI in the sky has designed it. Your hand is what you've been dealt with. That's that. Good or bad, happy or sad, that's it. Nothing you can do about it. Maybe in your next life cycle, because I will get to that. I you should do a video on that. Maybe you'll have the upper hand. This lifetime, life cycle, this life where you're here now, if you're having a bad life, I have an idea. I worry that just based on my own experience, I'm projecting that it may not get any better for you. This might be it. Now, you can try to get out of your whatever situation that you're in by surrounding yourself with different kind of people and really try, keep trying, so that maybe in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years from now, if nothing happened, you can't say that you didn't try. That's good. That's the one thing you can do. But otherwise, if you just sit there, I accept that this is how it is, but I still try my hardest to not get myself in situations like that. But if things happen outside of my own, what's the word I'm looking for? Through no fault of my own, then that's that. That's all. You can't get mad at someone else for being the oppressor or whatever. He was enabled by, yeah. So